And as entrepreneur, we love other people complain. We never complain. We think the opportunity only lies in the place where people complain. I found a lot of people complain about SOE, state-owned enterprise. They are so big, they're so powerful. For me, we are so tiny. Why should we worry about it? There are plenty of room. When I'm big enough, I think we still should not complain. We compete with them. We prove to the society that we are more efficient. We prove to society we can do better. And this is what I'm doing. And complaining is so easy. Everywhere in this world, the thing worry about me is so many young people complaining. Complaining, you listen. If you solve the way complain, you solve the problem. So SOEs, state-owned business, they are big, they are everywhere. But you see, they're shrinking. They focus on tiny things. For us, the market is so big.
So what will you be telling the president?
Well,
on this particular issue?
My issue to the advice to the country, to the people, is that develop private sectors. Trust entrepreneurs. And I think there are a lot of SOE leaders in China. They are great entrepreneurs. They have more problems. They have to care more than we do. They take more responsibility than we do. And when you are small, think about how you survive, how you develop, how you can put your people, customer first. Do not think about those guys, big. When I was young, I hate Microsoft, IBM, Oracle, these big companies. And I think, well,
what do they think of you now?
They're probably scared of us. But this is the chance for everybody. And I hope someday more young people think, we will defeat Alibaba. We will do better. If we give us time, if we give us a chance, we don't complain, we improve, they have the chance.
So how do you develop the innovative ecosystem which can capitalize on digitization?
People and demanding. First, as entrepreneur, you should foresee the future. If you know the technology is coming, you cannot stop it, embrace it.
But many think it's not going to affect me. It's an unthinkable. We would say it's unpalatable. You're turning blind eyes. You're assuming that the way it's been is the way it's going to be.
Well, I think you worry too much. As entrepreneur, we believe the future. I know if I cannot be there, somebody will be there. If I cannot be there, I hire people who can be there. If I'm not smart enough, I follow the people who are smarter than I am. So I'm not the guy worried too much about future. I worry a lot about the people's worry. Today, the biggest worry is the worry itself. You worry about the privacy, you worry about security, you worry about the government, worry about SOEs. What to worry about? You worry, it comes. You don't worry, it comes. As an entrepreneur, let's do. There are so many things you can do. I got millions of challenges. When I started my business in 1999, people say, hey, Jack, you don't have money. Yeah, no, I don't have money. You don't have technology? We don't have technology. You don't have the credit system? We don't have a credit system. You don't have the logistic. You don't have a payment. You don't have this and that. I say, if everything's ready, there's no chance for me.
Let me ask you, Jack, what's your definition of the future? Culture problem.
Yeah, first, I think in the future, 2030, there will be more rich company. There will be more rich people. The country will have, the world will have a lot of challenges, but those people, tell me, any society, any time, any period of the world, there is no challenges.
But what about the argument that AI, algorithms, are going to hollow out the middle class by removing a lot of jobs that have been assumed to be there into infinity, because the nature of that work is being done by machines?
No, because when you don't know about AI, when you hear too much movie stars by AI, you start to worry. Why you worry? Because you don't know it. I think People worry about when the first technology revolution come to the world, we worry about machine. Last century, we worry about electricity. Today, we worry about AI. What is AI? AI, artificial intelligence, do you think we human beings only know less than 7% of our brain? And less than 7% of the brain, do you think we can create a machine that kill people? Impossible. Human beings should have confidence. Machine only have chips. Human beings have a heart. The heart you can never create. Machine we can replace some part of our brain. Machine can never replace your heart. Trust me that it will take a lot of jobs, but it will create more jobs. But maybe you are not competent. You're not good for that jobs. Somebody will. And I think, let me tell you, that when people worry about, in our company we do not call it artificial intelligence, we call ourselves Alibaba intelligence. We think it's a great thing. I said yesterday in a university that my grandfather worked 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. He said, oh, I'm very busy. We people work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. We are very busy. Let me tell you, my grandson, he will work 3 hours a day, 3 days a week. He will tell you he's very busy. Machine will make us doing that. And you should have when you believe in the future is good, you will do good things for the future. When you believe a bad future is bad, your mentality is in trouble. And then you will be upset. How can be a person upset, be creative? I just cannot imagine.
I've got to pick you up on that, Jack, because earlier this year you talked about it's back, but you've still got a job you feel that needs to be done in this scale of disruption.
Yeah, I've been doing in the past 20 years on internet, and I find the more internet help people, the more people start to worry. For example, artificial intelligence is going to replace a lot of jobs. And I suddenly realized that most of the things and the way we teach our kids in the schools are for the industrial period. In the future, the artificial intelligence will make machine much smarter. Machine can remember more, remember accurate, machine can never get tired. So everything we teach, most of the things we teach our kids, machine can do better. So what education we should give our kids that they will be able to do the things better than machine?
What's your answer?
Creative, constructive, I think very important, innovative, independent thinking. When there are so many opinions on the internet, people lose their independent thinking. And we should make our kids to be more creative. I saw so many young people in Ukraine. I went to the university yesterday. Excellent, intellectual. But staying in the university is important. But people like us, we are not good at academic. We try every day. We learn from the society. We learn from the mistakes. We learn from our partners, learn from our employees and customers and competitors. And that will make you innovative, creative, constructive. So this is something I want to do something to help our next generation. They are never scared of artificial intelligence, never scared of robots. They can do things that robots cannot do. Second thing, I think today the whole world looks like we put too much money, resources on university, master degree, PhD degree. But I think we should put more resources on the primary school, middle school, kindergartens. And then it's too late in the university. So this
how
is what
do you change the curriculum for that generation?
It's important. Painting is important. And I think make people like a people. We should not make people like a machine learning. I mean, like a machines. They only absorb knowledge. They should try knowledge. I see a lot of people in this world have excellent knowledge, but they just don't know how to use it. I don't have a lot of knowledge, but I use them very well.
But let me put to you about quantum. Quantum, Google have just done an experiment where they achieved in 3 seconds calculations which would have taken 10,000 years. That's coming down the track pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Where does that leave